All right, Anthony, what's the fight news?
Anthony, just hurry up and get to the fucking...
Thank you, Ryan.
I should fire him.
You have some pro-Taliban Kinjaz news, don't you?
Taliban apologist.
And in
Taliban news. Oh,
I just...
Depending on who you talk to.
that was more Taliban stuff.
Yeah.
I always try to pull up fight stuff for you guys.
Thank you. I love fight stuff.
I hate fight stuff.
I love it.
Why do you hate it? Isn't that your passion?
Not really.
But this is among the most pop culture of fight news.
Can I guess?
Absolutely, you can get it.
Jake Paul.
No, it's not. That would be a very
Oh,
He's
interesting.
fighting Anderson Silva, which is crazy.
I like watching
crazy. That is crazy.
Amateur street fights on that pop up on my reels.
We're not gonna derail this topic just yet.
You guys watch Street Beefs?
What I like
We're derailing.
is
Street
when
beefs.
on the things that pop up on Explore, when it's an amateur street fight, but one of them is trained.
Oh,
And they beat the fuck out of the other person.
that's not even fair.
That's not
That's one of my favorite.
You know what I like? Is
We are officially derailed.
there's a girl in a bikini and she's turning around and she's trying to sit on your face on the, but then you're just, and then you want to click that, but then there's a fight going on and you want to click that and you're just like, which one is the video to see right now?
I click both of them and to see which one pops up.
Double cursor.
All right, Anthony, what's the fight news?
Anthony, just hurry up and get to the fucking...
Thank you, Ryan.
I should fire him.
You have some pro-Taliban Kinjaz news, don't you?
Taliban apologist.
No, you have some...
Taliban Kinjaz news.
One day they're gonna realize that this show would not have been possible without.
Are you guys gonna design?
Yeah, it's true because we don't cover Taliban news like you do.
You're gonna design the new Kinjaz suicide vest?
Mayweather news.
Oh, he's gonna fight.
He said
He's gonna fight that
wants
Japanese.
to fight Conor McGregor in 2023.
Again?
I saw a rumor that he's gonna fight KSI's brother.
What?
Isn't he gonna do an exhibition fight with that Japanese dude?
He is doing that exhibition fight. That's happening really soon.
Floyd Mayweather gonna fight everybody he can to make some cheddar.
Yeah.
Because he's retired, right?
In the Conor fight, though, he says he would do it as a real fight, not exhibition.
What do you mean, like a real fight?
Like for his record.
Was the first one an exhibition?
The first one was exhibition, wasn't it?
No, that was a real.
That's a real one?
Oh, that was in his favor still. Yeah. That was 50-0, but he would put it on the line again. His 50-0 title.
Because Logan Paul was an exhibition.
So for example, like the Logan Paul one, they can't knock each other out. So it's just a show, you know?
It's like the Holyfield and the fucking Tyson.
Roy Jones Jr. and the Tyson.
That was an exhibition fight. Yeah.
So stuff like that it's like, man, I want to see a real one if you guys are gonna really do
But
it.
you can't knock each other out. Is that the difference?
If it's an exhibition fight in the contract, they're like, we're not gonna knock each other out. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this.
But it could be an accident.
No, but it looks like a spar. It looks like sparring.
It's like your body shots only agreement.
Yeah, like that.
Because they don't want to walk the.
For example, with Conor McGregor's and Mayweather's first fight, in the contract it says, I think, like if Conor throws a kick even accidentally, it's like $100,000 fine.
Oh, that's too much money.
Shit like that.
Too much money.
Expensive kick, but at the same time, Conor walked away from that fight with $100 million, and Floyd walked away with $300 million.
That's why Conor has a boat. You see that boat that he has?
Totally.
What a purse.
And on this next one too, Floyd has said that again, their first fight was in 2017 as one of the most watched and talked about combat sporting events ever. Floyd is rumored to have made $300 million and Conor $100 million for the first bout.
Wow.
Mayweather has made it clear that obviously a ridiculously big check would come his way for a second fight. He said, we got to start at least $100 million for Floyd Mayweather. It's also significant that Floyd said a real fight, meaning not an exhibition, in a pro bout, which Floyd says he wants. His perfect 50-0 record would be on the line. Mayweather also revealed the likely location, which is the Raiders' new football stadium in Las Vegas.
The Allegiant Stadium is so sick, dude.
That'd be
The
crazy.
building fits roughly 65,000 fans, triple the amount of people held by many boxing venues.
Damn.
Who wants it there? Mayweather wants it there?
Mayweather has said all of this in some sort of like kind of elusive passing of information. He's just kind of like he's down for it. He said that the promoters or whatever, have approached him, and he said it has to be at the Allegiant Stadium because he said that he talked to Conor about it, and like that's what they might have wanted or would want.
That'd be insane. I don't think I've seen like a boxing match at a football stadium.
That'd be nuts.
But in a recent response to Floyd Mayweather's interview with TMZ about this stuff, Conor responded with a tweet that was just a peace and hashtag not interested.
So I saw that, and I don't like Conor's such a PR genius.
That might be for PR.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a truly not interested or if he's trying to like
Build hype?
frustrate the audience and go, what, why not? And then build hype again.
I would assume that.
He's also on tons of cocaine right now, dude.
Oh, really?
Bro, have you seen his videos?
No.
He's like losing his mind.
Really?
A little
He's hella buff right now, right?
What if that too is PR genius?
bit. And I'm the one that fucking,
You're falling for it.
Does he still play on his yacht? I like the yacht ones where he's like, I'm still losing fights, but I got a yacht.
There's one where he's just eating like a strawberry ice cream and he's just laughing the whole time. And it's like he's laughing hysterically and it's really funny. You're like, dude, this guy he's lost his mind, it seems like.
You think there's real hate like within all the like every person that he fights, or do you think it's all for PR?
I think for him,
yeah.
it's all PR.
Who? McGregor?
Yeah.
There's no
He
hate?
knows because even with the Habib fight, right?
Oh, yeah.
Habib had the hate.
Habib was like he said the reason why he fought his cornerman was because he was like, I thought we were fighting for war. Like I thought we really had real beef. And then in between the rounds, there's footage of Conor. And if you guys don't know, leading up to that fight, there was a bunch of like trash talk. They were like talking shit to each other.
McGregor threw a chair at the bus that Khabib
like he was in. Like it was crazy. Like
A lot of theatrics.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
theatrics on McGregor's part.
And in between rounds, when Habib is beating his ass,
Like against the fence.
yeah, Conor looks at him and goes, he's like, it's only business, mate. That's what he says to him. And then Habib, like, he kind of flipped a switch and was like, yo, what the fuck? And he said right after he heard him say that and after he won the fight, he just felt like, dude, he was just angry and empty because he said, I thought we were going to fucking fight. And this dude was just doing this for show.
And he's playing him a little bit.
Yeah, and he felt like he got played, so he was like, I'm gonna smash someone's face. So he tried to beat up his cornerman, and that's why the fight broke out. That's what he was saying. It was like his side of the story.
Don't you just
Oh,
fucking-
Khabib said he was admitting to it?
Yeah, he was like, dude, I thought I was training so hard to kill this guy. Like I thought we were going to go to war. I thought he was going to bring the same energy.
Like
That's fucked up.
The leaked in-cage audio, you hear Khabib go like, let's talk now, brother. Talk now. But he's just punching him, beating the fuck out of him. And you hear Conor go, it was just business. It's just business. And Khabib's like, talk now, brother. And he's just like beating the fuck out of him. So I think like in Khabib, he took it to his heart.
Took it personal, yeah.
He's defending his family. You don't fucking talk shit about Muslims, me, my family, or nothing. And Conor's, I'm just trying to sell a fight.
Yeah.
Would you guys take it like that if somebody was to say crazy shit about you?
Well, I also know that to be smart enough that guy Khabib takes his fight very seriously.
And he doesn't do it he's not a money-driven fighter.
If I grew up in Dagestan, I would take that shit for real. You know,
Conor's also already gone so far with who he is as a personality that it's not like he can just change it because he gets it.
Exactly.
That's why Conor and Mayweather work perfectly for each other because they both understand.
They're both showmen.
that media tour
And
was
they both
crazy.
inflate the purse together.
Oh yeah.
With the shit they do, you know.
Yeah, like one of the they did like this 3-city media tour, and then Conor had this like sick ass pinstripe suit. And what was dope is when you zoom in, instead of lines, it says fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. It just says fuck you in fine print all over his fucking suit. So he just knows to that detail of like how to like get people riled up, you know, and get people talking about him.
No,
Just
like
understands.
if I would know that that's the game. Like, I think it's a part of the mental game. Like, you don't want to be affected by any of that, but you also want to be a good show person. Unless my mentality was like, I'm a fighter, okay?
That's what Khabib is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So if
that's
your
why
mind
he's
is
like-
that, it's gonna be difficult for you to understand that level of entertainment.
But to you guys, do you guys still enjoy the fights the same because you know it's for business?
I like it all, dude.
I like it all, too,
I
yeah.
like it all. I love all the because it is interesting about the fight game. You get so many different characters from all over the world.
Yeah.
Especially like MMA. You get guys from Kazakhstan. You get guys from fucking like all the Asian fighters out of ONE FC. You get all these dudes. And it's such an international sport that everybody watches it. Everyone is starting to grow towards it. So you're gonna see a lot of these interesting characters from different cultures and different backgrounds, and that's gonna be fun too. Like the Hamzat guy.
Yeah.
They call him Cum Shot.
Why do they call him that?
Hamzat is cum shot.
Sounds like it.
His name is Hamzat Chimaev, and he's like this crazy Chechenian dude. He has like a cleft lip and everything. He looks crazy.
Oh yeah.
And he just yells at people. He's like, I want to kill everybody. I
Yeah,
want
he's
to
just
kill
been
everybody.
killing motherfuckers.
And then on the other side, there's this guy named Colby Covington, who is like a
the cowboy.
like Trump sport. That's his shtick, right? Very pro wrestling, and he calls him Cum Shot. He calls him Cum Shot, and it's like really funny. But it's like, where would you ever see this guy who's being a full heel professional wrestler type
Yeah.
MAGA guy?
Full heel,
Yeah, talking to shit to this guy from Chechnya and calling him, making fun of his name, saying like, I don't know why he's mad at me. He should be mad at his mom for calling him Cum Shot. That's his name, right? Like you would never get these interactions from guys from across the world like that, and they're eventually probably gonna fight. Like that's gonna be fun.
I love that you get the narratives of like pro wrestling that you grew up watching, and then they actually beat each other's ass for real. Yeah, like it's fucking incredible.
You'll never see that everywhere.
And then the crazy part is like the context and the backstory where like Jorge Masvidal, who's like from the streets of like Miami, he caught Colby Covington who was being a showman at like a restaurant, and he socked him up on the streets. You know, so it's like some
Hella
people
fucked up.
they understand that it's a show, I'm putting it on, and some people take it seriously, like the Diaz brothers too. So it's just the craziest clash. So fights happen in the ring, outside of the ring, fucking DMs.
Hey, all of it's a show for us.
Sit over that shit.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Speaking of Diaz, he just fought a couple weeks ago. This is real quick, but The Rock started sponsoring the UFC fighters with his own brand of shoes.
Yeah.
And Nate Diaz, when he fought Jorge Masvidal, everybody was getting mad at The Rock for supporting Jorge. So this past couple weekends ago, this dude picks up his shoe and he's wearing The Rock shoe. He's like, these shoes fucking suck. He's like, fuck The Rock. Why do I gotta wear these dumbass shoes? This is bullshit. Like live on air, they're like, oh shit, we gotta cut the feed.
Oh,
He's like,
Oh no!
it's fucking hilarious. You'll never.
Nate Diaz
It's
is
Nate
fucking
Diaz's
dope,
last
man.
fight on the UFC contract. He's like,
They have to wear those shoes?
That's what I like. A lot of loose cannons.
exactly, and like that's what makes it so fun. You don't get that in the NBA. Well, you might get a couple guys,
But they're just straight up. Some are businessmen and some are just straight up brawlers.
wild boys.
And then franchises clash in real time. Yeah, it's really cool.
Awesome.
But it's crazy that you gotta accept that if you're just eating dinner with your family, somebody that you was gonna fight and can come and just sock you in the face. You just gotta accept that as a fighter.
Yeah, because you gotta know who you're talking shit. Are you talking to a showman or are you talking to someone that lives by this code? You know?
And it's also to your benefit because the purse grows, with every fucking interaction.
Right.
It really does, dude.
It's kind of weird.
It builds the story.
And to confirm, yes, Mayweather is fighting boxing Japanese MMA star Mikuru Asakura this weekend. And then in November, he's also going to fight KSA's brother Deji.
Is that an exhibition against the Japanese?
I believe they're both exhibitions.
They did the promo in Hawaii.
I don't like these exhibitions.
So I don't know when,
know, it's a
when
little
they're
bit
gonna
like-
do it. I mean, like where they're gonna do it. Because the last one they did, that Japanese kickboxer boy, they did it in Japan.
Oh yeah, tension.
Yeah.
Jitsukawa.
He made that fool look amateur as hell.